This video accompanies the final portfolio prompt and will explain the portfolio assignment in greater depth. By now you should have set up your Google Sites portfolio, so you'll know that the template for our class has pages for your 3 major projects, as well as a page for each of this course's 5 learning outcomes. You will essentially be building your portfolio all throughout the semester by adding each major project and each project's reflections as we go along. When you turn in each of your 3 major projects for peer review, IA review, or for the instructor draft, you will post the web address or URL of your Google Sites portfolio into the project's Dropbox or discussion board on our class website. On each major project page, you will have an introduction to your major project, the link to or file of your assignment, and your works cited if there is one. For each major project, you will be asked to reflect on all of our student learning outcomes. Think of these learning outcomes as goals for your learning in the course. You are not expected to become perfect in all the areas. Rather, you are expected to work toward improving your ability to understand the goals and to put them into practice in your compositions. Over the course of the semester, you will write 15 400 to 500 word paragraphs, 5 for each of the 3 major projects, about how each major project helped you work toward the particular outcome. I have added some other goals for the course in the syllabus, but you are not required to reflect on these for the major projects or for the portfolio. Try thinking of each paragraph as a mini essay, with an introduction to describe the outcome broadly and to provide your thesis or main claim, a body to provide evidence to support the thesis, and a conclusion to wrap up what you've discussed in the paragraph. Within each of your reflective paragraphs, you will want to provide concrete evidence to support your paragraph's main claim that you have worked toward the learning outcome. I encourage you to pull evidence from any aspect of the class, including major projects, discussion boards, peer reviews, IA reviews, instructor feedback, or even notes that you've taken on the chapters. Whenever possible, provide evidence in the form of quotes. You should also contextualize the evidence by providing analysis and relating the evidence back to the thesis. Think of your evidence as providing me with an insight into your learning process and your development in composition. Reflection is an important practice because while we may realize what we are learning, it is more valuable to us and we are more likely to retain what we've learned when we have to articulate it and put it into words. Because of reflection's benefits on the improvement in composition skills, it is a vital practice in UNM's writing courses. Reflection also helps us to duplicate successful moves we've made in our writing or composing and to avoid repeating mistakes. Throughout the semester, you will participate in discussion boards on the learning outcomes and reflection to help you hone your ability to articulate your learning. We will have a peer review of the final portfolio during one of the last weeks of class, and you'll have time to go back and revise your reflections based on the feedback I give you with each assignment. As always, carefully read through the prompt for the final portfolio for all of the assignment's requirements and post any questions you have to the Writer's Lounge.